Hey, what's going on, guys? So, starting to do a YouTube channel review about A.E.W. Now, for those who don't know what A.E.W is, it's all elite wrestling. Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, they all chipped in. They all made with a anonymous backer. I forget what his name is, Tony something. They all chipped in and made a wrestling promotion. Now, people were saying that this is going to be a WCW 2.0, and then Cody and the Young Bucks were like, no, this is going to be a promotion all in its own. Well, after seeing tonight's episode, I mean, you had Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose. You had Jack Swagger, or whatever his real name is, and the MMA fighter. You had Chris Jericho. You had Brandy Rhodes. You had Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone has not been on television since 1999 to 2001. It's an all. I mean, the show I give the show about 4.5 stars. Almost 5 for an inaugural episode. What do you think? What do you think, babe? 4.5 stars for AEW.
Yeah.
That's saying something. 4.5 stars for AEW. Whoa. I mean, there's plenty more to come. You saw high flying, very little storyline. It was about wrestling. That's what Impact used to be like. Impact was about wrestling. Impact was when wrestling mattered. WWE has become more of a storyline. WWE has become more of a soap opera. Now, don't get me wrong. I like WWE. I've been a Hulkamaniac. I've Ric Flair. May he rest in peace. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. May he rest in peace. Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. I mean, you've got Ricky the Dragon. You've got Junkyard Dog. You've got, I mean, all those guys. Those are the late grades. I mean, that's what it is. But AEW, WWE, Hunter, if this gets to you, Triple H, if this gets to you, as a fan of WWE is number one to me. As a fan, I can sit here and I can tell you, this is WCW 2.0. It's gonna be crazy. You need to step your game up. You're gonna need to step your game up. It's gonna be the Attitude Era and the rating wars all over again. Anybody at WWE, if you guys get this, 1, I'll be amazed. 2, I mean, whoever watches this, forward it to Hunter, forward it to Stephanie, forward it to Vince, whatever. Because as a fan, I watched it to see what WWE was be up against, and I can sit here and I can tell you, you guys have a long road ahead of you. Oh, good Lord. You need to make it more about wrestling. Because otherwise, I can sit here and tell you, AEW gonna smoke y'all out the ratings. People will leave. People will leave WCW. I'm not WCW. WWE, and they will go to AEW. I mean, you had Earl Hebner. I mean, half the roster was WWE. Vince, Stephanie, Triple H. Y'all need to make it more about wrestling. As a fan, that's what we want to see. Don't get me wrong, the storylines are great. But you need to make it about wrestling, because otherwise, AEW is gonna smoke y'all asses in ratings, and you guys' fan base is gonna drop. If anyone watches this, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this at all. I don't know. If anyone watches this, forward this on. If this gets to Triple H, if this gets to Stephanie McMahon, if this gets to Vince McMahon or anybody in the WWE, you need to listen to what the fans have to say. Because I'll tell you right now, Cody Shore is listening.